1-0, y'all. Let's get it. Yo, salute to everybody already here in the building. We are live. We are back. We're about to cover the presser real quick here, you guys. It will be underway here in about a minute and a half. So stay tuned for that. Geno, Coach Pete Carroll will be at the presser. So once again, salute to you guys. We had to create another live. I don't know what happened to my channel. It just kind of disconnected. We know all the guys are live. We're not going to be here for too much longer. We know Waste is doing his thing and all that good stuff. But me and Hammer, we love talking to presser. So we're here. We're going to get to it. Let me share this screen real quick. Boom, 1-0, y'all. I'm hyped, dude. I'm hyped, bro. I'm hyped, bro.
I'm trying not to get emotional right now.
I'm hyped, bro. 1-0! Raiders! Let's go. Let's go. Let's get it. I got the there we go. Okay, so here we go. There we go. You know that shield gonna get the turn in here. You know how this shit go.
Let me know once that's up, please. I'm in the middle of working on something real quick.
Ugly game, but I'll take it. A win is a win. Hey man, look, there was some ugliness to it, but there was also some greatness to it. That offense, when it looked good, it was good. When it looked bad, it looked bad. We definitely need to work on some run blocking. That old line did not open up the lane for.
How was that?
I don't know. I don't know. It's probably their intro for the show, which is great. It's dope. KB, we're gonna let our brother do his thing. Let him cook over there. Oh, so was it game day thing? I thought they were gonna go to the presser.
You might just have the wrong link, maybe, because you know they're going to do a presser. They have to.
No, it says Raiders Patriots postgame live. Plus Coach Pete. Okay, so it's coming. So what we'll do is we'll do this. Take Hammer off the screen completely.
I just redid the thumbnail.
Hold on, I'm
going to send it over to you. I'll show us dope.
We'll bring this up on screen when the presser happens. So, but other than that, man, real quick, how we feeling, man? How we feeling? Let's talk a little bit about this game. Some good, some bad, some ugly. Hammer,
it's so funny because we talked about this weather thing, right? Tell me why now game's over and the sun is out over here. Sun is shining down on the silver and black motherfuckers.
Hey, I love it. And you know the dope thing too was this weekend, and what's the city? What's the town out there in New England?
I think it was Brockton,
Massachusetts. They went out there and did the owl thing.
I watched that from a whole bunch of different people doing the lives for it. And it was definitely a great thing to watch. Like I wish I could have been up there. Like it was dope. It was very dope.
I tried to do my best and share the link and everything and let people know that it was out there. And the Raiders fans showed up in full force out there in Brockton, man. So salute to the GOAT, Al Davis. Salute to the Raiders and the fans for putting that together. That was so dope. Once again, you guys, we are waiting for the presser. We're not going to play the whole game day, James Jones and all that preview. We don't want to do that because we'll definitely get knocked on YouTube for that. So
never to be seen ever again.
Yeah, we're just waiting for the presser to pull up. I don't want my channel to just disappear once again. How do you think our defense holds up against the Chokers offense? If they look anything that they look like against Kansas City, this is going to be a shootout. If our offense can look the way it looked when they look really good, this could be a potential shootout.
If our defense does what they did in the second half, it's going to be a shootout.
Yep. And once again, I like what Raiders said since 1984, the halftime adjustments. We adjusted offensively and defensively. Like Pete and Graham on the defensive side of the ball started to cook there in the third and fourth quarter.
Facts.
The offense, once again got back to that first drive throwing the football. Once again, we struggled to run the ball, you guys. We did, which sucks because, you want to see Genty in his first action go out there and act like just absolutely cook. But, hey, man, we'll take this. We'll take this for sure. I mean, it is what it is. He had a touchdown, first one of his career. I'm going to bring this up real quick. Where is it at? Boom. Okay. Why is this shit not showing up? Go to scores. I want to bring up all the stats, you guys, on the back end of stuff. So here we go. Box score. Boom. All right. So Genty finished with 19 carries for 38 yards, averaging 2 a clip. They have to do way better, Hammer, blocking up front for Genty, to find a way to be this generational guy that we think he could be. Averaging 2 a clip is nasty, a long of 9 yards and 1 touchdown. And we didn't really get him activated in the passing game either. He had 2 receptions for 2 yards. You know what I mean? So on 2 targets, we have to find a way to unlock Genty. But the good thing is we only had 56 yards rushing, you guys, and we won a nasty road game in some nasty weather. You know why? Because Geno and that passing attack went out there and did exactly what we're expecting them to do this year, which is cook. I mean, 24 for 34, 362 yards in the air. He averaged 10.6 a clip, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. He was sacked 4 times and still did not get rattled. That is the Geno effect. You know what I mean? And once again, Geno also provided a little bit, in the ground game, had 10 yards on 2 rushes, averaging 5 a clip. So, but man, nothing bad to say about, our pass catchers. Bowers over 100 yards. Jacoby pretty much had 100 yards. He had 97 yards receiving, averaged 12.1 a clip, had 8 receptions on 10 targets. So Jacoby had 1 nasty drop at the beginning of the game, but then he looked really, really good, a little bit later into the game. So, but let me get these supers in real quick. First game of the year, and we won. Made adjustments when needed. We're a different team in the second half. This coaching staff just proved to me that they know what they're doing. This is facts. Facts. And this is the thing, Ant, right? On the road, all you want to do is, if you can't blow them out and have a major lead, keep it close going into the second half. Keep it close. And what was it, 10-7, little bro? Was it 10-7? Yep. Down by 3. We got them off the football field. Their first drive, getting the ball back in the third quarter, and boom, we took off running. So this is facts, man. Salute to my guy, Ant. Salute to Jacob Byers. Raiders Green Dot Gang in full effect. Please come to KC versus Vegas. I live near KC. I'll be there. Same with Pops. He showed me your show. Let's go. Hey, Jacob, I'll be there. Me and Darcy are actually doing a show at ESPN in Kansas City the night before the game, and then we'll be at the game. So stay tuned. Yes, we have an ESPN studio session. We're going to be in there doing our thing, and then I'm trying to get connected with C. Wood. He'll be out there as well for at least the first half of the game. So, Jacob, appreciate you, brother. Let me catch up on these supers real quick, Hammer, before we get the show rolling.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to bring this up real quick now. Hold on, my brother, my bad. Boom, boom, boom. Hold on. I'm stealing all the thunder today, bro. All right, here we go. All right, let me turn the sound up on this.
Could really talk to us and Raider Nation about the difference between this football club right here and the last previous teams you're on. What was the main kind of theme that you guys were talking about going into the season?
Like I said, it was about us, and then we talked big about, competing. And, everybody competes. Everybody plays hard.
Hey, Max.
Let's go.
Shout out, Max. But it's about us at the end of the day, and it's all about the ball. So, we're big on being +1 today. I'm pretty sure we're even, but, we just worried about us and did right longer.
And look, the first half wasn't exactly what you guys wanted, but it was so clear the adjustments were made in the second half. What was the focus of Patrick Graham when he was talking to you guys in the locker room at the half?
Yeah, it's all about finishing. We can't win the game in the first, second, or third quarter. So we were just focused on doing our jobs, doing right longer, like I said. And, at the end of the day, I'm going to keep saying it. It's all about us, and that's really what it comes down to. As long as we execute and do our jobs and communicate, we'll be all right.
There's a lot of people high on the young fella, Drake May. What was your first impressions of him, getting the opportunity to compete against him?
Great question.
What do you think kind of, is a ceiling for that young fella?
He's going to have a high ceiling, and he's going to be a great player for sure. I think our pass rush got after a little bit, and that's hard when you get sacked and get hit and pushed around a little bit. So credit to him, credit to their team. They're a great team, and we just got to keep pushing forward.
Yeah, each quarterback was sacked 4 times.
All right. I think we're going to wrap it up because your coach is talking. So we're going to go out and hear from Pete Carroll about this first win. But congratulations, Isaiah. We have the feeling this is going to be a big year for you, just continuing what you started last year. And we're looking forward to many more big plays from you out there in the secondary. Congratulations.
James,
have a safe trip back.
Good job, big dog.
Way to go, my man.
Good and aggressive
for us.
All right. Looking forward to it. All right, now let's go back out to the press conference right now. Pete Carroll is at the podium talking about his first win.
It'll be okay, James.
Didn't used to look like this.
What the hell?
Like a movie.
Really important first day for us to get off and come
Turn the caption off, bro.
and win the game in the second half and believe the whole way through that we were going to find a way. Defense did a tremendous job in the second half to hold them down, getting off the field in the third downs and all of that. Just playing tough as heck and really excited for our guys. We've worked really hard to get to this point and to get in that locker room and have that kind of fun and cheer on one another and all of that. And
I got it, Hammer.
But it's East Coast, I don't know, East Coast. We don't mind coming out here, so maybe we can keep that going.
You've seen Geno Smith do this plenty of times before, but today felt like a statement game from him in terms of what he can do and stabilizing versus.
Yeah, for him to complete over 70% of his passes again. I mean, he's been doing this now. Geno had a regular game today. I don't think it was a big statement game or anything like that. I just think it was what he does, and we'll do better than that. He's got him to do better than that. We got rushed a little bit today a couple times, and that really kind of changed his opportunities to have even a bigger day. But the fact that we had so many big plays, somebody said that we had 9 plays over 20, like it's tied a record or something. I can't believe that now. I can't believe with all the guys we've had in the years here, the Raiders, we didn't have more than that. But it was still a big day for us, and he did a great job.
Toward the end of the first half, the offense kind of hit a low there. Had a few punts after the interception, but it seemed like coming out of the third quarter, Geno in particular, still maintained that level of confidence. What goes into that for a player being able to, have some moments?
Man, look at that.
Shake it off and get back to it.
He's a star player in the NFL. He's been doing this for a long time. That was a normal response by him to just not worry about it. We took a couple sacks on pressures. We didn't need to take it. Wish we would have got rid of the football instead of getting hit. But other than that, and there was a couple penalties in there. I think it felt like it made a difference. And we were in 2nd and 20s or something like that at 1st and 20. Really hard to play from there. But other than that, shoot, I thought we were fine. I wish we'd have run the ball better. They did a nice job up front against us. We didn't get much going, but we stayed with it enough to give us the play passes that we needed to throw the football around. So Jacoby had a terrific game, running after the catch and and getting pounded and then making more yards. I thought that was special. Trey's touchdown was perfect with the protection. They picked it up versus the pressure, and we hit a touchdown pass. So a lot of good things happened across the board, and we're really happy about it.
You guys lost Landon, but it seemed like linebackers and communication stayed true, and they stayed with it even with the loss.
Yeah, he sprained his elbow, and we'll see what that all means. He's tough as nails, and if he can come back, he will. But those guys have been rolling a lot. John Glenn has been moving those guys through so that we have fresh callers and guys that can communicate really well. So that wasn't that far off for us to deal with that properly. Tommy got a little playing time in there, which was great. But I thought the whole group played really well.
What's your level of concern with Brock Bowers in the injury?
They're looking at his knee, and he wanted to go back in, and they wouldn't let him go back in. They thought, let's watch the game, see how it goes. We didn't have to do that. So, but he's an incredible player. So yeah, we need to have him.
How did you guys?
Can't even get a question in. Oh, geez,
hopefully
man.
that's precautionary.
Game plan before your great man, and how do you think you guys stuck to that game plan?
Well, this first game, you really don't know what you're getting, and we saw them in preseason and they saw us in preseason. We didn't motion one snap in preseason this year, so we were moving a lot today, if you noticed. Yeah. And so they likewise, they did things that they hadn't done. We, in this first game and even the second game and the third game, these are all games they're a little bit loose on, what you're planning for, because teams can change and they haven't really showed their hands. Some of the clubs that have been together for a long time, a little bit different, but the new teams, brand new team, we didn't know what they were going to do. And Josh had a lot of good calls in there and a lot of good stuff that he did against us.
The run game wasn't quite there. You guys did have success with the play action passing game. What do you guys were able to do that even without the run game in the DNA?
No, well, they still got on the run. They were getting fired up and hyped up about stopping it, and so I thought Chip called a great game to take advantage of that. Their aggressive style at the line of scrimmage allowed us to get a few plays.
That defense did not allow them to score in the second half.
That's just kind of how we play, and so hopefully we keep that going. But we'll need the running game a lot more formidable than that.
Yes.
You preached compete since you got here, and today, towards the end of that second and the end of the first half, when the team got behind, you could tell they were frustrated, but they never quit.
No.
Is that why you do it from day one and install it? You just can't do it and turn it on in game day.
Yeah. That is the essence of why this is the central theme in the program, is so that you never call it at any one point. You just keep competing and you just keep battling, play after play after play. We don't pass judgment. We just keep rolling. And these guys were talking like that at halftime. They were talking like it on the sidelines, and they kept talking about just keep doing the right thing, keep doing the right way, and we'll work our way out of it.
I love it.
That is the conversation that we're trying to develop on a regular basis. So there ain't nothing that we can't handle. And so it was a good illustration of that. Thanks for pointing that out.
One of those 20-yard plays was on a 3rd and 20, late in the fourth quarter. The third and Dante quarter.
Yeah.
Can you talk about that play?
That was a huge play. Yeah, that really swung the game where we really were in command of the game from that point on.
So I'm at the Thornton reception.
Job by the guys up front, because Geno had some extra time there, and he got a chance to throw it down there in a really nice, unusual play that Dante makes the catch on. So it was a very significant play in that game, and fortunately it worked out. We still could have won the game without that one, but that play really kind of put us on the top of the game.
Talk, Pete.
Shit.
Not bad for a number 2 tight end, I guess.
And number 2 tight end. We got ones. Those guys can all play and do stuff. Mike made some big catches today and hung on to the ball great. Unfortunately, we had one friggin' ball tip today and they get a pick on it. But we played with the ball in our hands really securely all day long, which is what we've been doing everything in our power to own once we get to these games. I was really proud of that today.
Part of your young corners, I mean, they just stepped up today.
I thought they did fine. We had two PIs called on us. I think you could go to both of them, and you could see the offensive guy ran into Eric, I think it was, and knocked him back. And the guy, the side judge, he couldn't see it really. But I thought that was one that didn't have to get called. And I thought Kai Blue did a nice job on fighting to the hands without making something that impeded that receiver. So I challenged both of them, and I thought those guys played really well.
They did.
That's good.
Thanks, man.
Holy fuck, man.
All right, so Pete Carroll, I think it was.
I swear to God, just hearing Uncle Pete talk is such a fucking breath of fresh air. And again, guys, those little magic numbers, he's now 17-4 on the East Coast. And that's the first time we have won in New England in 23 fucking years. I've said it before, and I'm going to keep saying it. A change has come into this fucking building. A change of culture is in fucking Henderson and Las Vegas right now.
Talk, Hammer, talk. We're waiting on Geno to pull up to the presser, you guys. Salute to James. D looked good and impressive, or aggressive. Holes in the O-line, no running lanes, too many sacks. Chin worries me. I'm not worried about Chin. Kelly as an OC is underrated, definitely underrated. I need to see more screens with all that speed. I agree with you. Get Dylan involved as well. Just win, EPA Raider, man. Salute to you, Rogue. All my real EPA guys know what I'm talking about. Salute to Cardo. Stu got you red flag. Probably, man. Stu in a homeboy over there talking crazy. Moving forward, it's going to be difficult to do it like that, because there's so much noise. Me and Hammer got to start this shit out moving forward. So, salute to you, Cardo. Deflategate, tell Lauby we about to get Lou B. Yo, the O-line worries me more after today's game. We'll be fine. Once again, they got to protect Geno. He was sacked 4 times. Couldn't get the ground game going at all. Oh, shit, I'm watching this Niner game, bro. Niners defense is getting carved up right now. Jacob, my dog, how do we LinkedIn, bro? Me and Pops trying to meet you. Which one? We're talking about the KC game, right? DM me on Instagram, brother. Graphic 916, GRAPHK 916, or on Twitter at Graphic Raider. Follow me over there. DM me. We'll definitely figure out how to link up, brother. Salute to you. Also, let me see, man. Salute to. I'm gonna make sure I just get everybody's supers in before we get the Geno Smith presser. Can we pay Myers today? Hey, man, I hear you, bro. He definitely deserves that pay raise for sure. Definitely. Let me okay, this is still a commercial right now. Huh? Yeah, we won for sure. Got him out the way, my boy. It feels good to see that we're 1-0, man. Real talk. But Jay Raider, I hear you, bro. At this point, we should at least just give him a pay raise. You know what I mean? Like at this point, give him a couple more dollars. You know what I mean? On top of what he's getting right now. Yeah, that's fair, Warner. Let me see. A coach with a pedigree, John. This is facts. Facts plus tax. Did Pete give an injury? It was his knee, Corey, but he wanted to go back out there. So it sounds like he's okay, but it sounds precautionary right now. I'm not going to jump the gun and speculate, but it just sounds like there was no need to put Brock back out there that late in the game dealing with it. Yeah,
absolutely not.
Yeah, there's, there was no real. You're not going to win throwing Brock back out there after dealing with a knee injury. So Pete did state that it is something with his knee, but it sounds like he should be good to go. My guy says, Halloweeny. Salute to my dog, Raider for Life 1970, man. You love to see it. We got over 1,000 people rocking with us in the chat, you guys. Make sure you guys get those likes up and make sure you hit that subscribe button if you guys are not subscribed yet. This is not going to be a long live. We're just waiting on Geno to hit the podium. Definitely want to hear what he has to say. And then we will be live again tomorrow, you guys, breaking this down to a T, the entire game, offensively and defensively. So stay tuned. My wife is getting ready to go. I'm gonna get the boys some dinner together, and then I'm taking her out for a nice cigar and dinner. So, yes, today. What? My son said today. Yeah, we'll get it. It's straight. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, straight up. Hammer, you on mute?
No.
Oh, okay. So you're just not saying shit.
I'm listening, bro.
I hear you, bro.
Your world. I'm living in it right now. I'm so fucking happy, and I'm just sent a text to I sent a text to a certain somebody. Maybe we hear something back.
Oh yeah, salute to my guy, Dylan.
I should send a text to the DJ. Be like, yo, hold that up. He would never come on this show ever.
No, ever. Salute to Marco. Gifting 1 OLV Raiders Network memberships. My guy, man. Appreciate you, brother. Once again, we're still waiting, you guys, on Geno to approach the podium. It's kind of on standby. Like, they're just kind of waiting. There's some commercials running on the back end. So we'll put it up here shortly. Stay tuned.
We get this fucking run game together.
Las Vegas Raiders.
This offense is going to be a problem.
It definitely will. It's going to take some time. We're waiting on Geno. So they should be having him here soon. Great second half adjustments. Great coaching, Jose. It's definitely night and day from last year, right?
Fuck yeah.
Let's listen to Maxx.
Oh, shit.
Congratulations. I
we'll
know
probably get demonetized for this, but you know what? I don't
exactly
even care.
The goal. How does this set the tone for the season?
Let's go, Maxx.
It was awesome, man. Honestly, just watching the guys fly around and the enthusiasm is all you can ask for. So it comes down to execution and energy and effort, and that's what we had to do today, and we did that. So there's some things we can get better at. There's things we can clean up, but I think we're off to a good start. So big shout out to all my teammates.
Big dog JJ here, man. How I feel, man. You come into an off season, you got a new coach. You hear his message. You see him on the field running around, but to see it be displayed today, man. How I feel, man, getting the first dub, man, knowing that you under Pete Carroll now.
Yeah, it was amazing, man. Just coming out here, there's a lot of history between both teams, and starting the year strong. Getting a win to start this year was super important to us. So proud of all the guys. Super happy, to be a part of this team and part of this journey. So we got to just continue building week by week and day by day, and that's all we can do.
Yeah, Maxx, we don't take you for granted, man. Just the effort is always there. Talk to us a little bit about your room, the defensive line room, how excited you are about those guys and what they're able to do today.
Yeah, it's just awesome to see. Like, we know what we have and we know what we're built off of, and that's just hard work, man. Everybody shows up every day with positive energy and looking to get better and compete, and that's what we do. And so, we hear a lot of noise and things like that, but we just stay tunnel vision. You know what I mean? Stay locked in on what's important, and that's just focus on us and getting better every day. So, yeah, I'm so happy to be a part of this D line. These guys are getting better every single day, and we have a lot of guys trying to prove themselves. And you saw it across the board. So it was really good to see.
Max, we saw that pass rush really come alive in the second half with the 3 sacks, but most notably the pressure that you applied that led to the turnover. Kind of take me through the play on your end. Isaiah was just talking about it, but how gratifying is that when both the front and the back work together?
That's what it's all about. You know what I mean? It's playing complementary football. You know, the rush is going to help the back end, and the back end helps the rush. So it's our job to get home and win and disrupt up front, and it just, you know, makes everybody's life easier on the back end. So yeah, glad I got a piece of Drake May on that one. And I really didn't know what happened. I just know I beat the guard and hit the quarterback, and all of a sudden I seen him pop fly, and Zay got under the ball, and I was like, yeah, I got his ass. So that's always the best feeling.
You don't need to know what happened, just as long as you get him. You don't need to know what happened.
Hey, no.
All right, Max.
100%.
Max, thanks so much for joining us. Safe travels back from Gillette, and congratulations. We'll see you back here at the facility.
Hey, real quick, also, before we go to Geno, just got an interesting message right now, man. We may be able to get Caillou on the show here shortly, so stay tuned. Stay tuned.
Oh, good.
So yeah, stay tuned. Salute to my guy. I don't even want to put my guy's name out there, but salute. We may be able to get Caillou Blue Kelly on the show here soon. Oh, and speaking of corners, you guys, we do have my guy, my dog, my brother, Gary and Conley coming on the show this week to break down the corner work. So stay tuned. He actually has the all 22 now. He's going to be watching it tomorrow, and we'll probably be doing the show either Tuesday or Wednesday. So stay tuned for that. Garyon definitely was like, man, I want to watch the all 22 and lock in. So Garyon will be on the show this week to break down our corner and safety play. So stay tuned for that. Former first round pick, you know, our guy, Garyon Conley, friend and family of the show. So stay tuned.
Did you put that up on the screen?
I did not. I don't know what the hell. I don't even know what that is.
I don't know why it just came up right away, but guys, this is our current pigskin pick'em league. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. L.A. Rob, the resident meathead, is 9-0 right now with his picks for week 1. And Desert is 7-2. Yeah, fuck you, Desert. Trying to see where Graphk is at on here.
I suck, bro.
I'm 7-2. Where the hell are you on here? Ty missed his picks. Graphk is 7-2 as well. Okay.
There we go.
Nice little start. Ty, bro, what are you doing?
Not
Wasted. Yeah, well, of course. Wasted didn't put his picks in. You know, old age. That's what it is. Let's take that off. Just
hold on real quick. He said, thank you, Marco. I think, did Adam just become a member?
Must have.
I want to see because I know my guy Marco is actually in the building as well. He watches every show. I wanted to see if he was here. Okay, I don't see my guy. But
salute to our resident meathead, LA Rob, actually. He's in the chat. He said, Raiders need to give y'all press passes already. Amazing work. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that, brother. That's fucking yo. I'm done.
We don't need press passes, man. We already there every step of the way. We don't need all that. It's cool, man.
We could probably ask better questions than
yeah. But you know what though, man? Let them guys do their thing, man. That's what they do. You know what I mean? We do what we do, they do what they do. You know what I mean?
The Sox, man. The power of the Sox.
I love it. Yo, once again, you guys, we are waiting on Geno Smith to approach the podium. We'll definitely talk about that, and then we'll get the hell out of here. Salute to everybody that watched the game stream with us, the play-by-play. I think we're damn near about 20,000 views combined because of you guys. You guys are legendary. Every single week when we do these shows, we just expect you guys to pull up. Did we miss Geno? Oh, so we missed Geno.
Did we?
Oh, shit. Okay, so.
Why was it probably a different fucking – it was probably a different feed.
It could have been, but, bro, that was what's live on their feed.
Adam, you're 7-2 as well, my guy.
I'm looking. I mean, I didn't see anything else with Geno, but I would assume that they would have had Geno on first, so I don't know. Yeah, but it is what it is. We'll wait a few more minutes, you guys, to see if Geno still approaches the podium. But we did have Max speak. Oh, he spoke. Wasted play, Geno. Okay, Chuck. Okay, so there you go. So we'll get that out of here. We'll get this off the screen. Once again, man, tomorrow we'll be over here breaking this game down. I definitely have a lot more. You know, when we cover the game live, it's difficult to really break things down. You know what I'm saying? So I want to get a chance to rewatch the game tonight and we'll definitely jump back tomorrow, you guys, and break this entire game down. There was some great things that this team put on tape. There was some bad things. As Seattle ties the game right now against the 49ers, 7-7. Zach Charbonnet with the touchdown. But coffee and convo tomorrow. Graph and Hammer and Graphk. We will be live. Monday. Victory Monday. Hopefully, there's a ton of those this season. But other than that, man, anything else on the way out? Once again, I'm kind of cooked, and I'm ready to go spend some time with my wife.
You're cooked. I worked and slept a few hours.
Oh yeah. I hear you, bro. You need to take your ass to sleep for real.
Nation, I appreciate each and every single one of y'all. We went up over 25 new subs during this live. We're at 10,407. This shit doesn't happen without each and every single one of y'all. Me and Graphk talked about this before. The goal by season's end is supposed to be 15K. Fuck all the dumb 20. Shit. The goal by Super Bowl is 20K.
Yeah, for sure.
We ain't fucking around. Like, I'm here. I'm gonna be on as much as possible. Oh. Make sure to pull on up tomorrow, man. I appreciate each and every single one of y'all.
Did Bo Nix just throw a pick? Did Ben's GOAT just throw a pick? Let me go back over here real quick and check this out. Oh, yeah. It's tied up 3-3, and Tennessee is driving. Love to see it.
Upset special.
Josh says, appreciate the stream. Boys, much love. Much love to you as well, brother. And we will definitely see you tomorrow, you guys. Real talk, man. Let us get the hell out of here. 1-0, y'all. 1-0. Enjoy this win. I don't give a shit how it looked, how good we looked at certain times, and how bad we look at certain times. We found out a way to make the proper adjustments after the half, which we wouldn't have did with previous regimes. The Josh McDaniels, the APs of the world, Pete Carroll, Chip Kelly. We got really great football minds in the building. So,
yo, they're seeing Geno's up now, bro.
Is he? Hold on. Let me see. Raiders. Oh, he is. Holy shit. Okay. Hold on, y'all.
Obviously, the guys have got to go out there and execute, and it's got to, be right. But Coach has a style about him. He has a way about him. He understands exactly what he wants, and the message is clear. And so when we get out here, we know what we're doing. Business trip. We take 2-day trips, study, and then get out on the field and get it done.
3rd and 20, late in the fourth quarter.
My guy looked like Joey Badass brother on Kanan.
On that play, was that the play that was called?
Real murderer.
Yeah, we obviously in those situations, man, game on the line. I love the ball in my hands. That's what I live for, man. That's what I play this game for. And we were running a lot of plays, a lot of in cuts. And I feel like we couldn't manage things earlier, but I feel like that was the perfect timing for it. And so Dante made a great play, ran a great route. The protection held up. They went cover 0. So
y'all just fucked him up.
Take a shot on an aggressive corner, and it worked out for us. And those are the things we can count on from Dante and from our O-line.
Personally, just as an individual, when you have something that's interception earlier in the game, what goes into maintaining that confidence?
Oh, Geno, man.
I think I say it all the time on me. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I think about. I don't think about nothing else. I'm me. I know who I am. I know what I can do. Mistakes happen. Things happen within the game. It was a tip pass. I made the right read. Could have made a better throw. But, those guys made a play on it, and the ball tipped up. Guy made a play. Not going to hang my head and keep going.
Like that.
And Coach tells a story about Rick Barry. And one day I'll get to that with you guys. But I just know who I am. I know what I can do on that field, so I never worry.
They was really aggressive and sending pressure, blitzing often. But you had a few moments out there where they were getting after you, still were able to make plays. I think you had 4-for-1 pass where you were on the move and hit Michael Mayer. What goes into being awareness behind those moments and kind of pivoting?
Yeah, just anticipating the aggressiveness, knowing the situations, and most coordinators are going to be aggressive in those situations. They got to get the ball back, got to find a way to get a stop. So typically they're going to be aggressive. They have to. So when you're out there, you're playing, you got to make a play. Those are when I think the best players show up. Is when you got to make a play. Everyone knows the situation. There's no secrets, and you just got to go out there and make it happen.
I love the confidence from Geno.
So whatever you got here, it looks like you guys were playing for 5 years out there today. But what kind of an asset is Brock Bowers?
Man, Brock's a tremendous asset. He gives us the advantage, in personnel because he's such a tremendous player all around. And so, D coordinators, they've got to figure out they want to guard him, and we've got to adjust to it. And, Brock's a great player, but I think all our guys showed up. I thought Jacoby had a great game today. I thought Trey had a great game. You see the big plays that Dante made. Tough running by Ashton. It's hard to, do that in a 4-minute situation when the whole stadium knows we're running the ball. But our O-line played well. I thought they gave me a ton of time back there to get through my reads. And so, Chip called a great game. I think it's a collection of all of us having to do those things. But, having Brock obviously makes my job a lot easier.
Early in the game, you had already targeted 6 of your teammates, and obviously it was even more than that by the end of the game. In Chip's system, how much does it help that if you're on the roster, you're part of the offensive game plan, so they have to watch everybody?
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's how we want to play football. We want to make sure that we make the right reads. I want to make sure that I'm making the right decisions and getting the ball into the hands of the playmakers. We got a lot of great players, and that's something that, we can take advantage of. And so, I'm going to spread the ball around if need be, but, I'm going to find the open guy first and foremost.
That's all good. There we go.
Thank you, guys.
Salute to our guy, Geno Smith. Get rid of that. And get rid of that. Other than that, you guys, I'm about to get the hell out of here. I will see you tomorrow for some coffee and convo. The Victory Monday edition with my brother Hammer. We will be live. 2 p.m. Eastern.
1 your time. Yeah.
1 my time. We're good with that. We can even go earlier if we need to. We're gonna go an hour earlier.
Whatever you want to do. I don't have to be at work till 5:30 tomorrow, so we're good.
I'll set it up tonight and we'll go from there. But salute to everybody, man. You guys enjoy your Sunday night. We are 1-0. It is Victory Sunday. Whatever you guys do, be safe. Don't do anything that I wouldn't do. That isn't really saying a lot because I'm actually out of my mind sometimes. And Hammer knows this very well. But you guys enjoy your Sunday, man. Enjoy this big dub. Raiders. That's it. And with that content. And let's watch this very closely, man. We're hoping that Denver loses and that we're number 1 in our division with the Chargers, man. So stay tuned for that. Love, appreciate you guys all. Anything on the way up?
Yeah, one more thing.
And when I leave, come together like butt shit.
My dog.